Alright, we are live. Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Good to see you all. Just kind of going over a few settings real quick before we play. Making sure everything is working good. I know it was later than usual. I do apologize. But sometimes that's what happens. But I am live here. Hopefully everybody had a great Thursday. I'm just going to do a quick audio check. Check, check. Check, check. Alright, we're good. So we're going to go ahead and start the game. Appreciate all you watching. Be sure to hit that like button, share it out. If you're new, comment down below. We'd love to have you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that follow button. It's always free. So here we go. It's going to be Dallas Cowboys versus Seattle Seahawks.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time. And it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he powers his way up past the 30.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. There's Cooks in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's doing.
All right, here, I need to start paying attention because obviously I'm going to get the delay of game called if I don't pay attention. But hey, we got 2 first downs.
He's in motion already. So he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
All right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cooks will come in motion right. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as he'll give to Pollard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line.
Hello, Bortle Fart. Good to see ya.
Here's Prescott.
Ooh, here we go.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot.
Hello, Lopez Lounge and Gaming. Greetings and salutations. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Now a 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Pollard.
There we go. Up the
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays and was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Seahawks ready to take over on offense, and it is a first-time Pro Bowler who leads them out, Charles, in his 11th year now, Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off a back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point,
Bryson, Edie, NZ, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The leading rusher.
Well, that's the tonight's game. So every Monday, Thursday, and Sundays I play the actual game. So tonight's game was Seattle and Dallas. Next Thursday would be Pittsburgh and New England Patriots. So so this is how I've been doing it every week. What I do is I actually watch the games in real life. Then once everything's done, I start up the stream and play the same game.
Opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Geno now to throw.
Ooh, come on, get that ball.
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
I'm sorry. I'll talk to I'll talk to Don about that.
Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Well, that was a quick possession.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
No, because I believe they're both in the same division. I think they're both in the NL. But I could be wrong.
To take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Yeah, they're in the
play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
It's okay. I learned tonight that both Seattle and Dallas are the 2 worst teams in the NFL that are most penalized for some reason.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And that one drops
Oh, come on.
incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Ooh.
And he bats it away.
Oh, shoot.
And falls down incomplete.
I tried.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense.
For those of you who watched Varsity Blues, I believe the coach in that movie looks just like Seattle's coach.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
I really do like Madden 24. The graphics are really nice.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Smith. Open man, that's
nope.
Noah Fant, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Smith now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Get up there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first and 10. Pick up of 25.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Down right around the 25. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. To throw is Prescott.
There we go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Would you look at that?
Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys by 2 touchdowns. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
Nice catch right up the middle. They didn't know what was coming.
Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then of course the run after.
Because Coach N.O.R.A knows what he's doing.
For the point after.
There we go.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And out now come the Seahawks. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Yep, I did. I did the no huddle, and I threw it in the end zone. For the end zone. The Redneck Connection. Hello, good to see you.
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam,
yeah, I'm planning on going live every Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Plus my regular Tuesday night live streams.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like
so Thursday nights, Sunday nights, and Monday nights is Madden 24 gameplay streams.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. 2nd and 10. They run again with Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Smith.
Come on.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
We have to stop him here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker down at the 25.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Smith.
Nice. Ooh.
Had his hands on it, but dropped
Come
it.
on.
The rookie making a little bit of a
One more
rookie
play.
mistake. 3rd down.
Let's go.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Now they're probably going to be in field goal position, so they're probably going to do a kick and go for 2.
How about that strategy there?
No.
Random 3rd down. They just said,
Extra point.
our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks.
So it'll be 14-3 if they kick it.
Tackling's not a part of the game anymore. Plays like that, I can clip and save and show them.
That's my
you
opinion.
have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Unless they miss it.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Two-minute warning.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On second down, it's Pollard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And this incomplete. Oh, all
right, do you think I can do it?
Celebrating in the end zone if he'd held on, nearly picked, but instead it'll bring up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Would have been a decently
too far away.
Field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now Prescott.
Catch it.
And that is
Pass interference.
But a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
There we go. We got lucky. Thank you very much.
Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot.
Otherwise, it would have been a turnover.
Play the ball without creating extra contact.
So now then, the penalties got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Now for the PAT. And it's 21-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Geno. That's to the rookie Jackson Smith and Jigba. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Smith on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Fant.
Come on.
He gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. To the air again, Smith. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 23. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, Smith. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
21 seconds left in the first half.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Smith. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, back to you two in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw, Smith. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there.
First and 10.
Down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Running left is Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 37. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
3rd and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. That'll be caught by Bobo. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in from 40 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the third quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Pollard going to try the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Into double coverage, and it's
that was a little bit crazy, but hey.
Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd and 10, Smith. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Going for it all. And this is incomplete.
Wow.
Oh, he had 6 points right in his
Are you
hands,
kidding
but
me?
could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that
He had
was
it
open
too.
for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Smith. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Smith. This is the tight end fan. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So 5 minutes left remaining.
So 3 plays,
1st and goal, and they're going to go for it.
Wasting little time. Here's Walker. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Walker once more, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game,
one more
this
stop.
is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now it's Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from.
There we go. How about that? First down.
A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Pollard again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got his target. That's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground with Vaughn. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down. Keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Prescott now. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3.
Oh, well, I tried.
It doesn't work. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did.
I mean, we only got like a minute left, so.
Here's 1st and 10.
I mean, I could get it in the end zone for a safety. That would be nice.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important
one more play.
Down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Smith gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
Wow, really? Burn your timeouts. Why not? Come on.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gets this to Fan. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's 2nd down. Smith's going to throw it. This is Fant on the short completion. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
13 seconds left. They can't do it. Unless there's going to be some type of a Hail Mary call. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Some Hail Mary problem.
To move the sticks. Smith.
Nope. Nice. There we go.
What a great sequence by this defense.
Are they going to go for it? They better not.
And they just have to make it stand up.
Are you kidding me?
Because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They snap it to Smith. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over.
Game.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive
There we have it,
winds up
folks.
yielding nothing.
Here's game.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
So there we have it, folks. With a final score of 21-13. It was a good game. Appreciate all of you for watching. I know it's late for some of you, but I do appreciate everybody being here. For those of you who are watching this on replay, be sure to hit that like button, share it out, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. It's free. I appreciate all of you for being here. Comment down below. I would love to hear from you. You all have a great night and a great Friday and Saturday. And I'll see you all on Sunday night for the Packers and hold on here, it's gonna be Green Bay and Kansas City Chiefs. So, alright everyone, much love, take care, see y'all in the next one.